Hello everyone, welcome to your live preview of Chelsea versus Krasnodar. In the Champions League, this is your preview for the game between Krasnodar and Chelsea. Put down in the comment section if you guys want to ask me any questions to do with the game tomorrow, which is Krasnodar's first game at home in the Champions League against the mighty Chelsea of the Premier League. Put down in the comment section below. Put down in the comments of this video. So hello to you guys. Put down in the chat. And hello, Cammy. Hello. Oh, sorry about that. I just because it keeps auto-correcting. Put down in the comment. Put down in the chat for us to start our discussion for Krasnodar versus Chelsea in the Champions League. For me, I'm in a good mood. I am confident going into this game that we can get the 3 points in the Champions League. Thank you very much, Mama Boss Leader. Thank you very much. I've done this so that you guys, while we are chatting, we have some music to listen to together. For me, I think Chelsea will get the win. From what I've heard, we've got our keepers for tomorrow's game that are in the squad of 22 for Krasnodar away is Mendy, Caballero, and our under 23 goalkeeper Carlo Ziga, who is our Chelsea under 23 keeper, who plays for Chelsea in the Premier League 2. He has had 3 appearances this season and has had 2 clean sheets. So, when is Scotland playing again? 12th of November, you will be seeing a live watch along for their game against versus Serbia for a place in Euro 2021. Put down in the chat, and the questions have to be about the Krasnodar Chelsea game. For me, I think we'll play a good squad. For me, I think I'm gonna swap this up. Don't like that one. For me, I think we'll start with Mendy in goal. I think we'll play hello, hey! Hello everyone. Questions in the chat for Chelsea versus Krasnodar tomorrow. This is what this stream is about. It's a live stream to preview this game. So if you guys ask questions about tomorrow's game, I will answer your questions. Tomorrow's squad, I think, is going to be Mendy in goal. We will play Reece James, Quetta on one side. Play Ben Chilwell on the other. Play either Zuma or Thiago Silva in the middle, or Rudiger or Thiago Silva. I'll take that. Play Jorginho, Kante, or Kovacic, Kante. Either way, I'll be happy. Happy with that. Pulisic to play. I would play Pulisic, Havertz, and Werner. And that would be my team. Hello, Carl Weezer. Questions in the chat to do with Krasnodar versus Chelsea. This is your chance to have your say. So put down in the chat what questions you want to give to me to answer about tomorrow's game with Krasnodar FK. The reason you didn't have a mod the last time was due to the fact that I think the score prediction will be Chelsea tomorrow will be 5-0 Chelsea. Do you think... I like it that you've asked me a question to do with Chelsea. I can't answer... Jamie, I won't be able to answer the Coventry-Middlesbrough one because this is specifically based on Krasnodar Chelsea in the Champions League. So we want questions to be based on tomorrow's game. So if you guys got any questions for tomorrow's game between FK Krasnodar and Chelsea in the Champions League, put it down in the comment section and I'll answer all your questions. So, how is everyone? Put your questions down in the chat. I'll answer as many of them as I can to do with Chelsea Krasnodar tomorrow. This is your chance to have your say. So, I think we're going to win tomorrow. I'm confident of it, but Krasnodar's not going to be easy. How much do you post on... How much do you post on Insta? I post quite a lot on Instagram. I do to let people... know when watch-alongs are on, what updates I update. Basically, I will update you what's on the channel on my community tab, but I'll also, for when it's watch-alongs, live previews, and everything, I update it on Instagram as well. Because I have some viewers who are on Instagram more than YouTube, so I watch them on, so I'll let them know on there. So, put down your questions for Krasnodar versus Chelsea in the Champions League. So, I'm not... I'm a boss. I know you've asked me that question, but I'm not going to pick anyone because I'm not going to single anyone out. I'm not singling anyone out. I'm not singling anyone out. And... yeah, I agree. So get your questions at the ready. This is have your say time, so have your say. I will enjoy what you guys come up with. Hello, Chinlo74, hello. Or Chinlo. So, you can just ask, if you don't know what to put, just put anything. It just needs to be basically to do with the game tomorrow. What if you want to ask me anything? This is your live preview. Have your say and everything like that. So this is your chance, guys. And also, we want to get this channel's up. We want to get the view. We want to get a subscriber count up on this channel and get us going. Because you guys, without you, I don't know where I would be with this channel. To have 1.23k subs with you guys and me doing this, so we can all connect together through this awful time the world is in, and I'm grateful that I can do this to communicate with you. Do you think that Havertz will or has fulfilled that 90-minute hashtag? Yay! Yeah, he has. I think he has. He showed it, especially against Southampton, when we conceded, and within absolute 121 seconds, we went down the other end and he banged one in the back of the net. So it's getting there. It's just going to take him time to gel. It's going to take 22p. What do you mean, Carl, by that? So you're saying that Havertz is worth 22p? What are people asking? I'm really confused, guys. Because we're going off a tangent. These questions have to be about Krasnodar versus Chelsea. So questions have to be to do with Chelsea and the game for tomorrow. Because we're going off on a tangent. And we don't want to go off on a tangent. We need to listen and talk. We want questions to be about tomorrow's game with Krasnodar. 6 o'clock kickoff. There will be a live stream tomorrow. Live watch along tomorrow for the game. Hope to see you all then. And hopefully see us get the 3 points. Do you think Caballero could cause... Cabella? Who's Cabella? Oh my god, we're going off on a bloody tangent. Are you guys even... Alright, Mama Bastard, I'm not talking to you at Mama Bastard. You're alright. But everyone else, are you even listening to what I'm saying? Or are you guys just chatting to each other? Because we're here to chat FK Krasnodar versus Chelsea. I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. But it's a live preview. We're here to talk Chelsea. We're here to talk Krasnodar. If you're not here to talk Krasnodar versus Chelsea, then don't be on this watch along. Be on this stream. If you are here to chat, discuss Krasnodar versus Chelsea, and to ask me questions, and we ask questions But, Chinlo, what question did you put? Hello, Ragnar? Jeez. It's getting great. If you are not here to discuss or chat about the Chelsea versus Krasnodar game tomorrow, there's no point you being on this stream. If you're here to have a discussion if you're here to do chat about Chelsea versus Krasnodar tomorrow, then you're alright to be here. I don't know anything about Krasnodar, so if you ask me about any players, I'm not going to be able to answer it. Hello, Cammy. So, do you guys want to put any questions for tomorrow's game between Krasnodar and Chelsea? If you are not here to chat and discuss Krasnodar versus Chelsea tomorrow, then there's no need for you to be on the stream. If you're here to have a nice discussion and chat about tomorrow's game and to have nice questions and answers, I'll answer your question. Right, Chinlo, stop getting edgy with me. The only reason I can't answer your question because I don't know who he is, and if he's a player that's played for Krasnodar, I may never have heard of him. This team is new to Champions League. They're new to playing Chelsea. So if any of you guys can understand that I'm not going to be able to answer any questions about Krasnodar, if you can, I'll try my best. But I don't know anything about them. So this is like me getting to know a bit more about them, because I'm not know. The only stuff I know about them is that they were formed in 2008, so they're only 12 years old. They play in a 35,000 seater stadium. So I don't really know much more about them other than that. So I slightly. Carl, are you talking about me or something? Do you guys want to ask me any questions? Put them in the chat. So, hello. Hi, Annie. Welcome. Put down in the chat if any of you are a Chelsea fan. That'll be nice to hear. That's fine, Cammy. Thank you. Janwing. It's Carl, you just made a bit of a mistake. The O, you put an O instead of an A. It's Janwinga. Unfortunately, but Chelsea going into to play Krasnodar. We are 9th in the league. I think we're 9th in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Chelsea at the moment, and Krasnodar are 8th in the Russian Premier League. Krasnodar have played 12 games, won 5, drawn 3, and lost 4. So we don't stand for any rudeness or bad language or any anything rude on this channel. I think we'll go into it very well. If we can get Timo Werner playing up top, and he actually gets playing in this game, because against Man United wasn't utilised a lot, and I felt sorry for him. Chelsea not to the best, yes, I agree with that. Hearts beat Arbroath from last Friday's 1-0, just, but it took time. I have now put you, Annie, in time out because we do not swear on this channel. If you are swearing on this channel, you will be blocked. As in, you'll be hid from the channel, so you wouldn't be able to type in or anyways. So you get, just to let you guys know, it'll be punishment, would be a timeout if you swear. And if you have not learned and you do it for a second time, you will then get hidden. You'll be a hidden user from the channel. So it means you can still type, but I won't be able to see it. So it means completely no one will see it. Okay, that's alright. That's alright, Cammy. So, I'm gonna put this. Let me do this quick. So let me sort this out. So, if all of you guys are any of you guys alright? Any of you guys want to put the question down to do with Krasnodar versus Chelsea? We ain't going off on a tangent. Like some people on this stream are going off on a tangent. We got no need to go off on a tangent. We need to be So, I'm going to ask you guys a question. The questions need to be about, that you're going to ask me, that I'll answer your questions, but they have to be related to Chelsea versus Krasnodar in the Champions League tomorrow at 6 o'clock. They have to be in relation to it. That's what I've done. Hey is... So, questions. So I've put this up here. For anyone who wants to join the Discord server, this will be pinned up the top for you guys. Who do you think will win? What do you mean, Carl? Cheaper. Who do you think will win? Chelsea, of course. Me wearing the Chelsea shirt. Chelsea thing. My boys, I'll back my boys all the way. I'll back us all the way to go and beat Krasnodar tomorrow. You guys, book your diaries for tomorrow, 6 o'clock. There will be a live watch on coming on the channel for you guys. We can have a nice, good discussion and also a nice chat while watching Chelsea play Krasnodar in the Champions League. And fingers crossed we can get the win, and you might see some mad reactions from me in the process. But we're going to have a good time as well. I'm just a bit concerned because I want to see if this is the same person. Come here, is this you? Alright, this can't be you. Like, oh. You guys, please don't have an argument, please. I've had 2 streams in the last couple of weeks where I've had nothing but arguments on them. And it's basically made me not want... You know, if we get a lot more arguments on these streams, I'm going to stop doing these like watch-alongs in future until you guys learn not to argue. Because it's making me not enjoy what I love doing. So can we please not have any arguments, please? We want questions to do with Krasnodar versus Chelsea. We're here to have a discussion, so put down in the chat and we can have a discussion. And I know for you two, you do not want me to stop doing these live watch-alongs because I know you guys like them. But the more you argue, the more it's tempting me to go away and not do these anymore. So you just got to be careful on that because it's sliding me one way or the other, depending. But, so we want questions. So, I'm here to answer your questions. We're just waiting now for questions to fly out at me about Krasnodar versus Chelsea. If you want to ask me anything to do with the game, if you want to ask me anything, let me know. Because there's also a Q&A section as well. So we're doing a Q&A as well to do with Chelsea Krasnodar. How many goals you think Chelsea are going to get? Seeing from what Krasnodar, let me have a look. So I'm looking up their league position at the moment and see how many goals they have shipped. They've in about 30. They played 12 games, and they have conceded. They've conceded 13 goals out of scored 22 themselves. So I would say about at least 2 or 3. I'll say 3. Because they've only won in the last 5 games. They've drawn 1, lost 2, and won 2. So they're coming into this game on the back of a win. So the momentum's with them. But for us, what league are they in? The Russian Premier League. Russian Premier League. So in the same league as Lokomotiv Moscow, Zenit St. Petersburg, CSKA Moscow, and Spartak Moscow. What do you mean? Or is it semis or finals? What do you mean? Cammy, I'm a bit confused. You're saying, is it semis? No, it's not semis or final. It's the Champions League group stage. We're in the Champions League group stage this year. And if you guys want an update on the Champions League, at the moment it is Liverpool 0, FC Midtjylland 0, Marseille 0, Man City 1, and Torres has scored for Manchester City. So, do you think about the other team's skill levels against Chelsea's skill up? No, not really. I just focus on Chelsea. Wherever the other team's position is doesn't bother me because positions don't count into this. It's just it's just how they're going on a run. out of all of them, the one I was more worried about was the Seville, because how good they actually are. They are a big team. Where Krasnodar, this is their first year in the Champions League group stage. The same for Rennes of France. It's their first year in the Champions League, so it's a whole new experience for us. But Seville, we've been in competitions with them before, but just never played them. So, if you guys want to ask some questions to Krasnodar Chelsea, put down in the chat. Also, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Don't forget to post as well, so you get behind the scenes content. Know about when the watch logs happen, when vlogs happen, when polls come out for you guys to have your discussions and everything else and all that jazz. We've also got a thing up on top for you guys to join the Discord server. So hopefully you guys are all doing alright. We just need questions to do with Krasnodar Chelsea. So don't know if you guys want to put any questions down in the chat. I've said my piece about how I think the game's going to go and everything else. Now it's just up to me now just to answer your questions. So, how are you guys? Put down in the chat. We're here to have a discussion. So put down in the chat. So that's all I'm waiting for, is for you guys to put something down in the chat. Because this is a preview, so this is where you guys can have your say. So I'm writing out questions. That's fine. If you guys want to just ask me anything, or I'm doing a Q&A, so you can ask me. This can be a chance now. You guys can ask me anything to do with Chelsea. It's a chance for you guys. So I'm doing a Q&A, so put your questions down in the chat. If you guys want to ask me anything, this is your segment for you guys to just basically ask me any Q&A questions. So if you want to ask me anything to do with football, anything to do with the channel, anything. When did you start supporting Chelsea? Oh, that's a good one. This is a good one. I started supporting Chelsea when I was 3 years old. Like every young boy, your dad always makes you want to support the team that they supported as a kid. And that's the case with me. I support the same team my dad has. So, he made me a Chelsea supporter, and so that's what I feel really strong about. And I can give you another question, which is the other reason I follow Hearts is that it was more to do with my relationship with my grandpa, who is Hearts through and through. He was born right behind the ground of Hearts. So, for me, I've supported Hearts since 2000, I think 2001 season. So, and it's because of my relationship with my grandpa and everything else, and I've had some fond memories going up to Tynecastle and doing everything. I remember, I can give you guys one experience that I remember doing, was having a tour of Tynecastle when I was about 6 years old. And I got to meet, literally, I think one of the best keepers in Hearts' history. And everything else, and I'm glad to see him back, and that was Craig Gordon. He was like the first proper footballer I met in my life. And the first ever manager I ever met was back in 2000, 2001, when we had Craig Levine as manager. That guy. I went to my first ever European game at a football ground, was in a UEFA Cup game between Chelsea and Selesnica of Bosnia-Herzegovina, where we won 2-0, Mark de Vries scoring 2 goals that night. That was my first European game. So actually my first taste of proper football that I can remember was going to watch Hearts. And that was just amazing. I used to go Hearts. I lived up in Edinburgh for like 3 years, and every weekend me and my dad would go and watch Hearts, and it was just amazing. It was a great feeling. And I have gone and watched Chelsea multiple times. So, I've watched Hearts and Chelsea like so many times, it's unbelievable. But so if you guys want to ask me anything else, put down in the chat. I did that at like 8, and I got to see Cam Patterson and Sam Nicholson. That's good. We're going to start something, you guys. We're going to start something on this channel, which I think you guys will enjoy, and put down in the chat. We're going to do hashtag get to 1 mil. That's my aim, is to get to 1 mil. And we're going to also put in hashtag blue is the colour, because it's one of my phrases that I always like to end my vlog with, my content with, is blue is the colour, because it represents the colour, the song of Chelsea Football Club. So let's put some hashtag blue is the colour in the chat, and we'll try and make that a common thing. And also we want to try and get this channel to 1 mil subs. So if we can have a hashtag blue is the colour in the chat and a hashtag get to 1 mil subs, because you guys have helped me get up to this landmark. So let's try and get this channel to 1 mil. That's my aim, to get to 1 mil. Because I remember during the lockdown period, or when we were all in lockdown for like 3 to 4 months, I would be here doing content for you so that you guys had something to watch. And I just thought, for all the effort, let's try and get this channel to 1 mil subs. Hashtag get to 1 mil and hashtag blue is the colour in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, boys. What do you mean, Cammy, 6 months? What do you mean 6 months? And I will say this to you guys, yeah, I remember, I bet you guys who have been watching me during that lockdown period, when I was literally doing all the content, doing all the watch along and everything for you guys. And then I just thought, I continue it on. I bet you guys feel appreciated that I did that all for you. That I would give you content so that you guys were not bored during the lockdown, so you had something to watch, something to enjoy. And I thought I would do it because we're all stuck at home. We were all doing nothing. And I thought to myself, I would do something by getting to communicate with the subscribers by doing the watch-alongs. So that you guys can chat to me. And so that we're all not bored at home doing nothing. And look where we are now. We're all enjoying the watch-alongs together. And it's an absolute blast. I enjoy it. Just accept that we have some idiots that come on here and ruin it for other people by just coming on here and causing arguments. I've only had that twice in the last... I had it twice this month when I had 2 watch-alongs which people were constantly arguing on, and it made me not want to do watch-alongs anymore. And the more we argue, these are more likely going to stop. But I'm proud of you guys for sticking by me through what's going on in the world. And you guys are supporting me through this. And let's try and get this channel to 1 mil subs by doing hashtag get to 1 mil. And we're going to, we're going to do a phrase of what I do, because it's one of the phrases that I think you guys have heard me say a lot, and we're going to do this as a hashtag as well. Hashtag blue is the colour to represent Chelsea Football Club. Come on guys, let's do it in support of this channel. What I'll do, we'll try and get some information on Krasnodar for you guys. So you guys can get a bit of an information about the club, which is called FK Krasnodar. Here we go. FK Krasnodar plays in the Russian Premier League. The club was formed in 2008. In 2009, the club were promoted to the second Russian First Division, the second highest division of Russian Football League system. Despite finishing zone south of the second division in third, at the end of the 2010 season they were promoted to the Russian Premier League in the season 2011, despite finishing 5th in the first division. I don't have any idea. Yeah, come here. I have no idea what the FK stands for. I have no idea. Oh. in brackets, the club are actually known as Football Club Krasnodar. Football Club Krasnodar, FC Krasnodar, is in brackets. Jeez. We're going up against a club who were made for money. No. The club's owner and founder is Sergei, I'm going to butcher this, Sergei Galitsky, a Russian businessman who had been rewarded by the Russian Football Union for his dedication to development of the football in Russia. That's the reason why Krasnodar exists. It's because of a businessman and his dedication to development of football in Russia. That's the reason why Krasnodar exists. So that's the reason why Krasnodar exists, is due to their founder was awarded it by the Russian Football Union for his dedication to the development of football in Russia. Right. So I could get... Oh, it's hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. So, and it's a must-win game in the Champions League. We have to win tomorrow. No ifs, no buts, no draw. We have to win. So, yeah, Kepa's injured, and Mendy will be more or less starting. Caballero will be on the bench. So, I want you guys to give me all the love in the world. Let's do hashtag blue is the colour and hashtag get to 1 mil, because that is my goal, to get this channel to 1 mil. That is my goal, and with the help of you guys who love these watch alongs and everything else, it would massively be appreciated. You guys were the reason we have now got to 1.23k subs, and I can't thank you guys enough. So let's see hashtag get to 1k and hashtag blue is the colour in the chat, because it's one of my phrases that I always end my streams with, is blue is the colour after a Chelsea game, or after any Chelsea content. I always add with blue is the colour at the end. Carl, you're on the right track. You have just worded it wrong. We want to see in the chat hashtag get to 1 mil. We want this channel to get to 1 mil. We can put hashtag 1 mil club when we get to 1 mil subs. We want this channel to get to 1 mil. So it's hashtag get to 1k. That's what we want, Cammy. This is what I want to see from you guys. Hashtag get to 1k. Okay, I will quit that, because it's... And also, hashtag blue is the colour, Because if you guys know me well, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do I always end my vlogs with saying blue is the colour? Because I think I do. If you guys want to let me know in the chat, I actually think we're going to pin this up. Because I want you guys' support, and this is going to be more than ever. We're going to pin this up and remove it. I put this up top. Cammy, I like you guy a lot. So what I've done is your message is pinned up top, which is hashtag get to 1 mil. With your support like that, we want hashtag blue is the colour. We don't want hashtag blue, we want hashtag blue is the colour. And also, I just want to ask you guys a question. If I shall may. Do I say hashtag blue is the colour before, when I finish a vlog? Do I say it to finish a vlog? Or finish a watch along? Because I think I do. I'm going to put my thing up there so I can pin it. Yeah, I'm going to pin one of my subs up there. He deserves it. There we go. We want hashtag blue is the colour. So we're going to do that. Wait, I do say it before. After every stream. Yeah. So I'm going. That's why we got. Put in the chat. Hashtag blue is the colour. And also, what does Cammy think about his message being pinned in the stream? He must be delighted. You got hashtag blue, but it's hashtag blue is the colour. I repeat, we want hashtag blue is the colour in the chat. Because that represents me in every word of life. So, thank you very much, the 6 who have put the thumbs up in the channel. That's right, that is right, that is right. And also, these are also going to go in the description of my videos from now on. Hashtag blue is the colour and hashtag get. So we can do like a hashtag thing. So we're going to put these in the vid. So let me put your questions down in the chat, guys. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just sorting some stuff out quickly. Put your questions down in the chat, because we need to have a conversation now. There we go. There we go, and that's going to be in every description of the video, in my videos from now on. So there we go. That's fine, Cammy. That's fine. So, you guys, I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys to join the Discord server. So, here we go. I'm going to tell you about some results at the moment. You have games that are playing at the moment. It is Atletico Madrid 1, Salzburg 1, Mönchengladbach 1, Real Madrid 0, FC Porto 1, Olympiacos 0, Marseille 0, Man City 1, Atalanta 0, Ajax 2, and Liverpool 0, Midtjylland 0 in the Champions League. Hello, Cammy, welcome back. And thank you to the 6 of you who have liked this video. I highly appreciate that, and that makes me the happiest person in the world at this moment in time. So, you guys want to ask me any questions, put them in the chat. If you guys also want to... Yeah, Real Madrid is slacking in their game a little. That's a little bit. And we've now got up one, guys. We are now on 1.24k subs. Pat on the back. That's to you guys. So, if you guys want to put any more questions down in the chat, we look like we might be ending the vlog in about 5 to 10 minutes time. In about 10 minutes time, I will be ending the live preview for Chelsea versus FK Krasnodar in the Champions League. So hopefully you guys all have enjoyed the stream. We've got about another 10 minutes to go. If you guys want to put down your questions and chat and all that business, and we can get better and better. So, can't wait to see what you guys' questions are. Let's see what you guys' thoughts are. So, if they want to ask me any questions, I've even put a link down in the description of this video that is linked to the playlist, so that for all of the live previews of Chelsea games throughout the 2021 season, you guys can go back and watch them all there. I have put a link in the description of this video for you guys to go to the link to the playlist for all of the playlists for the previews on this channel. There is a playlist for them all, and there also is a playlist on my channel now for all of the watch-alongs on this channel now. So if you just go and find live watch-alongs in the playlists, and then you'll be able to go and watch that. And that features all the watch-alongs throughout the 2021 season. So, does any of you guys want to ask me any other questions before we end the stream here? So, we're just here having a good time, having a nice discussion. Do you guys want to ask me any questions? You have to do it soon because we're about not long until we finish the live stream for tonight. Do you guys want to ask me, you guys can literally ask me anything. Anything to do with the channel. So, I thought I'll do a little bit to end the stream off with you guys able to ask me questions to do with the channel. What do you mean? How long did it take for you to get all of your subs? Okay. Cammy. Could you word your question out better, please? Because I can't understand. It says, "There did you get the name?" You've not really worded it properly. How long did it take for you to get all of your subs? It took a long time. I've been doing this since 2017. Doing YouTube, so it took a long time. And it took a long time. It was more to do with the content I was doing at the time. I was doing a lot of lyric videos. I was doing a lot of drum covers at the time, and they weren't getting the views that I thought was good. So then I thought, I've seen other YouTubers and they were doing a lot of like sport, like watch along stuff. So I started doing that, and the views started coming. More I was doing them, so I just continue. And if I do a content that I know, if I do content that I know people like, that people enjoy watching, I'll continue to do them because I know it gets views. When you do content and you know it doesn't get views, then you don't make that sort of content anymore. You then change it and make something else that someone might like. There did you? Oh, you said you should have put. Where did you get your name, John Winger, from? It's just a name I came up with without from friends. And it was due to when I was young and still at school and all that. The Sidemen have started. Yeah, I'm that old. I remember when the Sidemen first started. I started watching the Sidemen like 7 years ago, and I remember all that. And there was a YouTuber that I watched called Bazinga, and I thought I'll take a play on the name that he's got, but just change some letters around. And it was also his name is Bazinga. I went with Jan Winger. If you think of that, the similarities, the only difference is I've made mine to go with Jam because it's part of my name. It's a part of my name. So the first part of the JAM is part of my name, and the Winger I just added on at the end of it, and it went together with help from friends. That's why the reason why Jan Winger is the name it is. As I didn't want to do a channel where it's just my name. I wanted it to be a channel name which stands out. People would like the name, and it's really worked because now I'm on 1.24k subs and from the name Jan Winger, and it's just brilliant. So So, I'm doing a quick Q&A just to end the stream off. So, ask me anything to do with the channel, because I've done stuff to do with football. So now we're going to go into the channel part of this. If you guys want to ask me anything at the end of it, to do something to do with the channel, ask me anything, literally anything. And this is to end the stream. We're ending the stream on a Q&A tonight. So, put down in the chat if you guys want to give me any questions that you want to ask me to do with the channel. You've asked me to do about the channel name. I know there's anything else you want to ask me to do with the channel. And if we don't get any questions, then I might just end the stream there. So we're doing a quick Q&A to end this stream off. If you guys want to ask me literally anything to do with the channel, anything at all, I'm here to answer all your questions. It can be football related still, it can be Chelsea related still, because I do Chelsea content on this channel. So if you guys want to, all football related, I do that on this channel. So if you guys want to ask me anything at all, I am all ears. Ask me anything. If we don't, we will end the stream here, and then I will see you guys for the live watch on tomorrow at 6 o'clock UK time. Do anybody want to ask me any questions? Put them in the chat. So then if you guys want to ask me anything, or if not, we'll end the stream here. And also, if you guys just want to let me know if you join the stream, and if you guys don't, if you say you're good for not asking any more questions, let me know, and that means I can end the stream here, and we can look forward to the live watch on tomorrow. Okay. It doesn't matter if you guys don't know what to ask me. You can just ask me anything to do with the channel as a whole. And this is the last part of the live preview as we end it on the Q&A. So it's anything to do with the channel Jam Winger, if you want to ask about anything within the channel. And then after this Q&A, we're going to end the preview, live preview, there and then. We're just going to wait and see if any of you guys want to ask any questions before we end the stream tonight. And then I am going to put an update on the channel. Put down in the chat if you guys are still in the chat below. Let me know if you're still in the chat, guys. So I've got an update that I'm going to let you guys know live on stream. If you guys are in the chat, let me know. So you want me to let... So you want me to do the update tomorrow instead of today? So you guys want me to do the update tomorrow instead? Oh yeah, I understand, because sometimes on the stream people ask me to repeat stuff a lot. I can understand if people read it. Yeah. That's to do with the watch along tomorrow, but I have got another special update that, if anyone's in chat, is a special update. Do you guys want me to tell you about the special update? Now, because it's an important one. Because it's a special update. The update tomorrow is about the game at 6 o'clock. That's the update. But the special one is... Are you guys, if you guys are young, old, whatever, but if you're young, are you guys on half term? If you guys are all at school, I need to know. Because then I think, if any of you are young, young subscribers, are you guys on half term? If you are, and you might miss out on this, you might not miss out on this, let me know. Because I don't want to do this and then a lot of my viewers are unable to attend this. Because it's something special. Term. Yeah, so I know some of you are quite young aged. Just standing up quickly, guys, because my legs are a bit stiff for sitting for so long. I apologise. Oh. Bloody hell. You get stiff your legs for standing up, for sitting for so long. So it means just to ask to see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that means you'll be able to attend this. If you guys want to know, I'm going to be putting 2 updates up on the channel tomorrow. One's to do with the Chelsea game tomorrow, and one is for you guys who are in Discord. Unless you are in my Discord server, we are going to be doing a Discord video chat tomorrow with my Discord special to chat, have a good conversation for about an hour, so to get to know you guys a lot more before Chelsea play FK Krasnodar at 6 o'clock. If you are on Discord, you will be able to join the video call, which I will be doing at 1:30 in the afternoon UK time for about an hour. Hope to see you all then. And we will discuss everything Chelsea leading up to the game with FK Krasnodar. Have a nice chat and discuss. So what do you guys think about that? So what do you guys think about that? And the Discord chat thing, I'm going to try and do it on the day of a Chelsea game, but we'll do it for about like an hour. An hour chat of a day of a watch along. We will be doing an hour's chat regular. We're going to make this a regular thing. What do you guys think? If any of you in the chat, what do you guys think about this? Hello, Shawnee Bear. Sup? Hi. I do this for people who are not. So, and What do you guys think to the idea? For about an hour, you guys can chat to me outside of YouTube for an hour, have a nice discussion, everything Chelsea, everything's rosy, have a good time. Thank you very much, Cammy, for putting it in the description, putting this in the chat. Thank you very much for that. Cammy, are you up for it? Are you happy? Are you guys all happy? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I want you guys' opinion to this information. Because I can't, then as soon as you guys saying, yes, are you guys up for it? We're going to make it a regular thing on the channel where you guys can come and join me. As in like, we're going to do it as in like a podcast like chat to do with Chelsea for the Chelsea Krasnodar game. And we're going to do it before every single game that Chelsea play. And we're going to do a podcast style. And if you want to, we can do it a little bit earlier. We can do it a little bit early if you guys want to. So what time do you guys want to do it tomorrow? And then we will... So, I'm going to get rid of that. Let me pick... What about... Okay. Is this better for you guys? We'll do that. We are going to be doing it as a podcast style with my subscribers who are on my Discord server. We're going to chat everything Chelsea before every single Chelsea game, where we'll do a podcast series with my subscribers. So you guys will be involved in the video where we're all going to do a podcast like style together, and we're going to enjoy it, have talk everything Chelsea. Yes. So, jeez. So Shawnee Bear, are you up for it? Anybody else here ready and excited for doing a podcast series before every single game for Chelsea? Before every Chelsea game, we're going to be doing a podcast-like series where I will be doing it with my subscribers. Do you guys have any names that you would like the podcast to be called? Let me go and get a pen and paper and we can write stuff down. So, we're going to be doing a podcast series with my subs. The next one we will be doing will be on Friday night. We'll be on Friday for the game where we will be doing a live, not doing a live preview. We're going to be doing a podcast to live preview Chelsea versus Burnley from Turf Moor on the Saturday with the subscribers. Do you guys... Nah, doesn't make any sense. Do you guys have a proper name? We want a name so it means we get views. It gets views. We don't want the name of the... We don't want the name of the podcast to be the name of the sub count. We want it to be a name that people are going to want to click on and want to enjoy. So put down your names for what you would like the podcast to be. And it's going to be a podcast that I'm going to be doing with you, the subscribers of the channel. and we're going to do it the day before every Chelsea game, or sometimes on the day of a Chelsea game, unless they are a 3 o'clock kickoff. So put down the name that you guys would like to see our podcast, a special podcast that we are going to do with subs on Discord. So, put down what you would like the podcast to be called that I am going to be doing with my subscribers on my Discord server. And it's going to be made into a podcast series on my YouTube channel. And we are going to be talking everything Chelsea and football. Soon as we get a name for the podcast, we will end the stream there, then, and now. And then we can relax, ready for tomorrow, where we will be doing a podcast. Episode 1 will be filmed tomorrow. And we're going to be talking everything Chelsea versus Krasnodar and Champions League, and going back and having our points of our 0-0 draw with Manchester United last Saturday and our views on that. Something along the lines doing a podcast with all my views in Discord. We need to come up with a podcast name. I'll give you a few examples of a couple of podcasts which I know which are on YouTube, can give you a bit of a help as to what certain names podcasts are called on YouTube to help. You've got Jack Mate's podcast, which is called the Happy Hour podcast. You have Mini Minter and Randolph, who do the What's Good podcast. So you want something that's going to spring out to the viewers, and also to you guys, to the subscribers, because you guys, we're going to be doing a series together for the first time on this channel. So, and it's also the reason I want you guys to come up with the name, so it means I can write it down here, and then during the evening, during the night, when you guys are asleep, I will be making the intro for our watch along, for our podcast. So, put down in the chat what you guys would like some podcasts to be, our podcast to be, in the comments section or the chat. There also is one called the Kickoff Show. I count that slightly as a podcast, Kickoff Show. And as soon as we get some podcasts on YouTube, I'm trying to look for some podcasts on YouTube, so we know so we got We got the What's Good podcast. We got the Happy Hour podcast. We got the Kickoff show. You got the Kickoff, which is slightly a podcast at the same time sometimes. Do you guys have any ideas of what titles? No, not the live preview. I remembered a while ago I did a podcast which didn't really reel off, very well. It didn't gain a lot of traction. It didn't do well on the channel, and it was called the Showtime podcast. I did 2 episodes of it, and I didn't do well. But it's something like that. So think of something that will go. Like I did the Showtime podcast, and that wording went well together. It went well as it made sense. The old wording made sense. So you got Happy Hour, you got the Showtime podcast, you got Happy Hour podcast, you got What's Good podcast, you got the Kickoff show. So you got to think of stuff that people are going to enjoy. So you need one that's going to be catchy and that people are going to want to click on. And also, don't forget. Oi! Nah. I could have gone with the live preview show, but it won't work because it's a podcast series. It needs to be catchy, because don't forget, guys, you got What's Good podcast, Happy Hour podcast, and they all go together. It all goes together. It needs to be some stuff that go together. And give you some other good examples of podcasts. There's one on here called Good For You podcast. There's one here called the Halfcast podcast. That makes no sense in any side of the word. Yeah, you got Happy Hour. You got a couple here that's got YouTubers in it. You got one here called Lights Out podcast. So we need one that's going to be catchy and that people are going to be intrigued on. And you got this one called the E-Boys podcast. So these are all clicking together and they all make sense. You need ones that are not going to be. They need to be a short name. As soon as we get this name, we can finish the live preview, and I can then go and sort out an intro for the podcast for us all. There's also one here called the High Performance podcast. So let me know. Put down your podcast names in the chat. And I will get back to you. Have you guys got any ideas? We want to make it catchy because Happy Hour podcast is very catchy. I like the name. I'm already annoyed. Is this one going to be bad? But what about Boys in Blue? Yes! Hey! Boys in Blue podcast thing today. Boys in Blue podcast. Representing Chelsea. Boys in Blue. Get in. Get in there. We've got one. Yes. What about the boy? Right. Cammy, what makes more sense? Boys in Blue podcast or the Boys in Blue podcast? Oh, for fudge's sake. We're going to go with the Boys in Blue podcast. The Boys in Blue. We're going to be talking everything Chelsea leading up to every game throughout the 2021 season. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live preview to the first ever meeting of Chelsea versus FK Krasnodar in the Champions League, which will be played out tomorrow at 6 o'clock UK time. And that's when I'll be doing a live watch along. And also, I'll see a lot of you guys. I'll see you guys, the subs, at 12:30 tomorrow for the first episode of the Boys in Blue podcast with the subscribers of my channel, where we're going to talk everything Chelsea and have a good discussion and chat for about an hour. And hopefully people enjoy it. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good series. Hopefully people do enjoy it. Like, sub, subscribe, don't forget the bell notification. Don't forget to check posts, because there will be updates about the podcast coming up tonight. And I'll see you guys all at 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for the episode 1 of the Boys in Blue podcast with the subscribers of the channel. Like,